Did you know that Norway sells way more electric cars per capita than the US? Norway.
Hey everyone, this is Alan from EV News, and today's video is going to be about how to build a Norwegian EV portfolio. So just like Will Ferrell mentioned in that GM commercial, Norway is out EVing the United States, and in fact, they are out EVing the entire world. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do believe that this is a great opportunity to invest. Before I tell you which 4 stocks to invest in, I want to tell you that I am a long-term investor. So I'm not looking for quick pumps. I'm not looking to make quick swing trades. I like to invest and hold EV stocks. I have built a really nice portfolio just by buying and letting my money work for me in the background.
Oh!
So before I get into what are those 4 stocks, I'd like to ask you guys to crush that like and subscribe button.
Crush them! Let's go, America!
So the first 2 companies I want to talk to you about are both lithium-ion battery companies. Check these out. So the first company I want to talk to you guys about today is called Friar, and what they are is an emerging electric battery company. Now, their focus is, of course, on clean, high density, high quality battery cells. And in the background, you'll see in a moment, right there is where they're actually building the manufacturing plant. So they actually haven't started and they don't actually have any production. So when we go to progress here, we can take a look at this. And this is not like a warning. This is just like, hey, we're getting in extremely early here. And you can see in 2022, that's when production is estimated to commence. So we are in early 2021. This is a great company, I believe, to hold all the way out until 2022, even further, because their plan, if you take a look back here, is to actually be one of Europe's leading companies in by 2025, one of Europe's largest cell suppliers. So they're located in Mo i Rana in northern Norway, and it is very far north in Norway. So here's Mo i Rana, and as you can see, to get to Oslo is 12.5 hours, and Mo i Rana is way up there. It's so far north, but that is actually one of the best places to be testing and one of the best places to actually see how electric vehicles work and how electric batteries function in the freezing cold. If they can withstand those extreme temperatures, then they'll be able to withstand anything. So it's a great place, honestly, to actually build a electric battery company. Now, what's another great thing is right now, ALUS, or Alusa Energy Acquisition Corporation. So this is a SPAC. They are merging with Friar. They are actually around $13 a share. So I think it's a really good buy as of right now. Friar has a lot of great possibilities, of course, and they're building that new electric battery company. So that is the first electric battery company that I want you guys to take a look at. And I want you guys to do your own due diligence, of course, but it is with Friar out of Norway. The second company that I want to talk to you guys about today is Panasonic. Now, Panasonic, as you guys probably know, they actually do already have a deal with Tesla, and they just striked a new deal with Tesla as of January 5th, 2021. And they will be supplying Tesla with their batteries until at least 2022, even though Tesla is planning to make their own. So Panasonic is actually looking elsewhere to build their own batteries. And as you can see, Panasonic, like I mentioned, they have the electric battery solutions, and they are charging the next generation of mobility. Well, guess where they're looking into moving? And that's into Norway, right? So as you can see, Panasonic is one of the world's largest manufacturers of lithium-ion battery, has signed a preliminary agreement with the Nordic energy company Equinor and engineering and industrial company Norsk Hydro. So I think putting some money today in Panasonic is a great investment. It is currently at $14. I have literally been talking about Panasonic to my friends and my family since it was about like $11, $12. I don't think it's too late to get in. I only see great things moving forward. Panasonic is one of the world's leaders, and if they are able to score a deal or that they actually move into Norway, then this is another great place to put your money into Norway. Now, you do have this company called Equinor here. This is not one of the 4 that I recommend investing in because it's not an EV company. What they are, they're actually a renewable energy. They're actually oil and gas that are now focusing on renewable energies. So they have a lot of like offshore wind turbines. They're looking into solar power. So it might be a great energy play. And right now, Equinor, as you can see, it's on the NASDAQ. It's EQNR. And right now it's about $18 per share. And if you see like their all-time high is like $28, so we're still far away from their all-time high there in the last 5 years. They did have that dip, of course, under 10. In the last 6 months, they've had a little bit of stability there, growing a little bit. But that's not really what I'm here to talk about today, right? Because this is just like a renewable energy play here, or an energy play. What I'm focused on more is electric vehicles, but I still think if you are all about energy and you want to invest in Norway, this is a good place to put your money as well. So the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is actually lithium ion recycling batteries. Before I get into the electric vehicle battery recycling companies, I just want to say that this is where I have struggled honestly the most. And that is because most people believe that lithium ion batteries are just end up in dumps and, it's not good for the environment. And I understand all of that, but that is changing. And to give you guys a little bit of perspective, I invested into ABML when it was at 9 cents a share back in September. And I rode the wave all the way to 3. This company will be doing recycling. Another good company to invest in is YZF, which is American Manganese, which is also another lithium ion recycling company. I have been invested since $1. With ABML, I currently do not have a position. I rode it from 9 cents all the way up to over 3. I made good money off of it, and I decided to switch that over into other companies. But with that being said, I truly believe and I recommend investing into hydro, Norsk Hydro. And Norsk Hydro, of course, they actually have this partnership with a Swedish company called Northvolt, which you cannot invest in this Swedish company, which I really like them as well. But Hydro and Northvolt are coming together to build this electric vehicle battery recycling company, or this plant in Norway. So they're going to be called Hydro Volt, which is actually pretty cool. I like the name of it. I think it's pretty unique. So as you can see, Hydro Volt there, and their recycling facility is expected to have production starting in 2021. So this is a good place to put money right now. And out of all of the stocks that I'm going to be talking about, out of the 4, it is actually the cheapest right now. It's at $4.92. I have bought in with almost 1,000 shares of this company. I'm going to try to get at least 1,000 shares, of course. I do see ton of potential and ton of possibilities to make money with the lithium ion batteries. This is the biggest struggle, like I mentioned, that I have with investors. They don't believe me even after I show them gains, after I'll talk to them like till I'm red in the face about these lithium ion battery companies or these recycling companies. People just don't believe that it's sustainable. They don't believe that it's actually happening. But here you have 3 examples, 2 that are American, and now this is the 3rd one here with Norsk Hydro, which is a Norwegian company. So good place right there. And then the last company that I want to talk to you guys about is actually the electric vehicle company that is moving into Norway, and that is actually XPEV, or XPEV, and it's delivered its first EVs to Norway in a slow-going Europe entry. So their first place into Europe is actually in Norway, and these cars look really nice, and XPEV has great autonomous driving technology. They are priced, these models, the G3s, I guess they're like the SUV style here, they're starting at $41,000 US, and they are moving into Norway. Their plan is to enter more nations in Europe, but they'll spend the next 12 months deciding where to go. And while they're there, they're going to be pushing first, of course, in Norway. And this was as of December 16th, 2020. So it's only been like 2 months since they have actually moved there. So it's a good place right now. They're in a great position to spread across Europe. And of course, the first place they're going is Norway, because Norway is out EVing the entire world. So right now, XPEV is currently at $46 around $47. And I've been watching it move up and down a little bit lately. I think it's starting to gain some momentum. I cannot recommend, of course, like putting 1,000 shares down on this. I think if you had like 100 share position, or if you got in earlier when it was like in $20 a share, yeah, $20, $18, $19, $20 a share, then of course I recommend holding on to it, because I do believe that they're going to see growth, of course, in Norway. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think about this Norwegian EV portfolio? Do you already own some of these stocks? I know I have recommended ALUS to some of my subscribers, and I know some of my subscribers are also in XPEV. Hopefully this opened up maybe 2 or 3 new companies that you can take a look into. I also obviously recommend that you guys do your own due diligence, of course, before investing. These are those plays that I believe, once again, I'm a long-term investor, so I believe will result in some nice gains in the future. So you guys take care, comment down below, like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.
Aquafina, sorry to disturb you, but Norway's beating us at EVs.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.